Rogers this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays
and now,
baseball
your
is next.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Steven Matz gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws to the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the center fielder,
all the time.
Byron
Steven Matz is
Buxton.
quality.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels on the base, and that's just what they did
Batting
right there.
second,
Big strikeout.
the second
Keep
baseman,
that guy off the base.
Jorge Polanco.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Yes, he'll take
Ball, that's just out.
One. He'll check in here at 277. 31 homers and 89 runs batted in. It was a curveball that's over for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a liner. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping up is Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the AB now. Sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Just getting started at the Rogers Center.
Ball, that's down.
Up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. A right-hander from North Carolina is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's
2 balls
and 2
2
strikes.
strikes.
Now. And good patience.
We got a full count.
On the
3-2.
curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Jeffers over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering. Now a swing.
0-1.
Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Ball, that's
Late,
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball
It's
2.
ball 2 now. And a big swing.
I got
and
the
miss
count,
here,
2 and 2.
strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get rid of your...
Oh, that
Bang, that
comes in
ball
and gets
got him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I
Batting
sure
third,
hope this doesn't carry
the
over
first
to the rest
baseman,
of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the
Guerrero
game really
Jr.
sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch, a quick check at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey!
You know, most people would be
0-1's the
surprised
count.
he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something.
I got a
Pitch
ball,
out.
1 strike.
Nothing doing. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out.
Yeah!
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now a
Ball! That
fastball
pitch is
awfully
out.
Close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying
I got
to do.
3
He's
and
got
2.
A lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he
That's
lays
ball
off
4.
here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Bo.
Couple of runners on base
Bichette.
with 1 down. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
Batting
That'll bring in
fifth,
Teoscar
the right
Hernandez.
fielder,
And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
Fastball
Ball 1.
Just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
High and deep to right. Kepler looks up. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
To the plate
Batting
now,
6.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
To him, it's ball 1.
Gurriel.
He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's
He
down.
falls behind now, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first.
He's safe.
It's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Batting 7. The third baseman, number 74.
Into the box now, number 74. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Jeffers is there, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated
Hey, Matty,
hitter,
they need to get some
Miguel
offense going in this one.
Sano.
Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he
1
can't
ball, 2
connect,
strikes
so
to count.
He finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The
2-2 the count.
offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that
Ball!
misses for ball 4.
Take your
so
base.
it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 5th, The left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Next, it'll be Brent Rooker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nope.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways.
Two
It's
balls,
2-0.
no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Sano on at first, nobody out.
Aye.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And
Ball four,
boy,
take
that
your base.
misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and
Batting
bunches,
sixth,
and that's already
the right
2 walks
fielder,
here in the early
Max
going. We'll see if this
Kepler.
continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Now the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon's got it. There's
That's an out.
on to first, and they
You're
get
out.
the double play.
Batting seventh,
Oh, that's a
catcher,
wild killer right there.
Ryan
They were in great shape with
Jeffers.
2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate now, Ryan Jeffers.
1-0.
He'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little
2
below the
balls,
zone.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and the big
Leading off
right-handed
for the
bat of
Jays,
Randall Grichuk
the center
saunters into the
fielder,
batter's box next.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch coming, here it is. He'll take
That's
a
a
look
ball.
at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
The count is 1-2.
Has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend
Batting
a lot,
ninth,
and by the time it got
the
there,
catcher,
it had fallen
number
completely
7.
out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Reese McGuire. As he'll look at a breaking
that ball went out.
misses for ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Was offered at and missed for the
The
first
count's
strike.
1-1. Ball,
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw.
No,
He is in
beat
there
him.
with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was
The
carrying
batter,
a piano
the
around
designated
bases
hitter,
on that one, but
Joel
somehow he makes it all the way around. third for a
Springer.
triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch
Counts
delivers
1-0.
off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. It's a fastball
2-0.
that misses.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number
Great
10,
job there by this
second
power hitter.
baseman,
Known for driving
Marcus
the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right
Simeon.
there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the
Unable
plate,
to
ball
find the
1.
zone with the slider.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
No
That's
offer
out.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring
Leading off for the
Williams
Twins,
Astudillo into
the
bat.
first baseman, Williams Astudillo.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Start him with a breaking ball, too low that time.
Ball
It's
1, no
1.
strikes.
The 1-0. It's a changeup
Nope,
that's
outside.
looked at for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit
I
the
got
target.
3-1.
It's
3
ball
balls,
3.
1 strike.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Oh, that's demoralizing right there. Nice
Batting
job by
ninth.
the offensive player
Shortstop,
getting the head out, but that's
Nick
got to upset you thinking that ball
Gordon.
might have went foul.
But, you know, you hear it all the time that in game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball one.
Down and away, it's a ball.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will
He's
not
safe.
be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the
The
inning.
center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Aye.
The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. I got 2-1 the count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Second
You're
for
out.
1. On to first,
Safe.
but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
So
The
here
second
is
baseman,
Jorge Polanco.
Jorge
Hit it hard, but lined out in his
Polanco.
first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get you ahead for a little while.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by
He's out.
1 there.
Up next
So
for
the next
Minnesota,
to bat will be
the
Josh
third baseman,
Donaldson. He went down
Josh
on strikes in his last
Donaldson.
at-bat. And now the first pitch. He'll make it in
He's safe.
scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ah! 1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Gotta find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Polanco stands at second with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
That's ball 3.
After the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that it's really good.
3 and 2.
Scoring position.
Full count now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt,
Got
but
him.
a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and here
Leading
comes
off
the
for
first
the
baseman,
Jays,
Vladimir
the
Guerrero
first baseman,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey!
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The
Next
batter,
up,
number
Bo
11.
Bichette. He
Shortstop.
flew out in his last debut.
Bichette.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line.
Nope, that's foul.
This is foul for the first strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next
Base
for
is
the
empty,
Blue
2
Jays.
away, and
The right
striding into
fielder,
the plate next will be
Teoscar.
Teoscar Hernandez.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ball.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano.
Leading off for the Twins,
as we begin the top
the
of the
designated
4th.
hitter, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him.
No, that's
He
low.
takes ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first.
He's
in
out.
Time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Up
left
next,
fielder,
Brent Rooker
Brent
worked a walk in his first plate
Rooker.
appearance. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Nope.
To the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Ball, that's in.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
An off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step
Got
out
him.
first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now it'll
right
be
fielder,
Max Kepler.
Max
He's 0 for 1 thus
Kepler.
far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. It's a
Ball
sinker
2.
that dips below the zone for a ball.
2 balls,
This is
no
a spot
strikes.
you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Ball,
Low, and
down.
the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do down.
And
Outside,
now he's taken
ball 4.
Outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan.
Striding in
Jeffers.
is Ryan Jeffers. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you
Ball.
a little longer.
Low for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
Ball 2.
He takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he's got it for the final out of the frame. One left for Minesota. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Polanco is there. One pitch, one out. Next, it'll be number 74. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Randall Grichuk at the plate
center
now,
fielder,
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. A ball with no strikes.
Outside.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Willians Astudillo.
Leading off for the
He's
Twins,
singled in his first AB.
the first baseman, Willians Astudillo.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. In time,
He's safe.
He's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think
Now
we
batting,
can say
shortstop,
that streak is
Nick
officially over. That's his
Gordon.
2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Nick Gordon.
Hey!
To the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in next,
fielder,
Byron
25,
Buxton. 0 for 2 here
Byron
to start the afternoon.
Buxton.
First pitch of the AB on the
Hey! Ball. That's inside.
But he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-1. Here it is.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Ready
Second
now
baseman,
is Jorge Polanco,
Jorge
runner in scoring position
Polanco.
with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
HAZTE at second with 2 down. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first.
He's out.
Hits him and the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Toronto after this. And stepping in, Reese McGuire. He'll start things
Leading
out
up
in the
for
home half
Toronto,
of inning number 5.
the catcher, number 7.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Now some action out in the Minesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if
Up
the
next for
offense
the
gets
Blue
something
Jays,
rolling now.
the designated hitter, George Springer.
So now to the plate, George Springer fouled off. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is foul right side. Here it comes on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, man.
No, that was
The
pretty
batter,
impressive.
number 10,
I really like a pitcher
second
that
baseman,
trusts and works off his
Marcus
fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to
Semien.
use anything else. 3 straight heaters, no Brent's bench.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien.
No,
As he will look
inside.
at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 home. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. In the air now out to left field. Rooker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit is
Now
Vladimir
batting,
Guerrero
first
Jr.
baseman,
He was sat down on
Vladimir
strikes in his last at-bat.
Guerrero
Yeah, and kind of
Jr.
shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ball
2-0
2.
now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Ball
High away,
3.
Not close. 3-0.
3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 3-1.
good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good
Nope.
at-bat that time
Ball
as
four.
he plays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
He did not want to
The
let
shortstop.
the hitter off the hook with 2
Whoa.
outs. Now he's got a runner in scoring
Yes.
position to deal with.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your
Ralph
attention,
Garza
please.
trots in from the
Now
bullpen here
pitching
as he
for the
inherits a tough
Twins.
spot with 2 on
Number
and 2 away.
32, Ralph Garza.
Bo Bichette will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
Yeah!
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll
He's out.
get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 5-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And through 5 turns at
Leading
bat,
off for
they've only
Minnesota,
mustered a total of
the third
3
baseman,
hits. Not terrible,
Josh
but they're certainly not firing on
Donaldson.
all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Here's the pitch. And a breaking
1-0.
ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Aye.
Called strike at the knees.
1-1.
And he takes
Nope.
one off the inside.
That's
corner
inside.
for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hernandez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Nate Pearson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The batter, the designated
So
hitter.
the big bat of Miguel
Miguel
Sano digs in next.
Sano.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He bounced out last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here. To
I got the
start
count.
this
0-2.
at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he
Ball,
couldn't
that's
get him
out.
to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he'll lay
I got
off
the count,
curveball
2-2.
that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout. That came after an
Now
absolute
batting, left
missile of
fielder,
a fastball.
Brent
Even if you recognize the
Rooker.
breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Brent Rooker. As with one away, he
0-1.
can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He grounded out last time up.
One ball, one strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing.
1 ball,
Misses.
2
He
strikes,
pulled
the count.
String on him, 1-2. Looked
2-2
like the
the count.
curveball slipped out that time.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here's
Full
one that
count,
misses
3-2.
inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And it's another count, so back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now batting, the
And
right
now
fielder,
in the box, Max Kepler.
Kepler.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That
Now
was a
batting.
great job of driving that
Ryan
ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Ryan Jeffers. And
Inside,
first
ball
pitch
1.
to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And
Count
it's
is
a
2-1.
fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. From the stretch. Count even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Twins 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder,
Leading up
Teoscar
for
Hernandez.
Toronto, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Did he go?
Swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike
1 ball,
number 2.
2 strikes.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in.
2 balls,
But a different
2
story
strikes.
once it got near the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well,
3 balls,
outside
2
with the
strikes.
curveball for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes.
Now to the plate, here is
Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And
Ball,
here's a
inside.
fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. And that's
Out.
the second out.
The batter,
And
number
now,
74.
number 74. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Watches one dip low and inside.
I got 1
for
ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a swing and a miss. And
The
he's
count
behind
is 1 and 2.
2. Lined but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one
Out.
to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will
Leading
be
off
the
for
first
Minesota,
baseman, Williams
the first baseman,
Astudillo.
Williams Astudillo.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch
Ball,
of the
that's
inning is
down.
taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball
Outside, that's
well
a ball.
outside. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-1. This
Nope,
is above
that's a
the
ball.
zone for a ball.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with
batter,
a base
number
hit.
1,
Keep this line
shortstop,
moving. We cannot
Nick
stop. Nobody can make
Gordon.
it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Nick Gordon.
Nope.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a
Counts
ball.
1-0.
1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hey.
This one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 is looking
Ball,
off
that's
the
just
plate
out.
for a ball. Astudillo aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to right.
Looking up is Hernandez. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Good for him. Nick Gordon has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Into the box, Byron Buxton.
Ball, that's
First
upstairs.
pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Ball, that pitch is up.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Two and one now to the
We got
Twins
2 balls,
leadoff man.
1 strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the field. How are you late on that fastball?
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him. Time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after giving up a 2-run shot.
Now batting,
That
the
was
second
a good
baseman,
indication to me.
Jorge
He isn't letting it get to him. He
Polanco.
went right after him with a strikeout.
Into the box now.
Aye!
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look
0-1's
at
the
strike
count.
one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle
Now
of the plate, and he
third
didn't miss
baseman,
it.
Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So here's
Now
the
batting,
cleanup hitter,
designated
Miguel
hitter,
Sano. It was a
Miguel
backwards K, a
Sano.
strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes
Inside
in this
ball.
spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two balls and no strikes
balls,
to Miguel
no
Sano.
strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Aye!
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Ball
And
3.
set up away with the fastball.
The
but
count is
misses
3-1.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the
Now
pitch,
batting,
it'll wind up
left
first
fielder,
and second here.
Brent
Trevor Richards will
Rooker.
get the ball
Ladies
here
and
as he looks to
gentlemen,
get the
your
final
attention,
out in the
please.
top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 33, Trevor Richards.
Brent Rooker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0.
Fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight
Ball,
with that
that's
one.
inside.
3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here it is.
Count is 3-2.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Popped up. Simeon has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Twins 4. Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2
Leading
thus
off
far.
for the Jays, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the AB now. And
Ball,
this is
that's
just
off the plate.
outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
The count, 2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Aye.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And with strike 3 recorded there,
Now
he's
batting.
notched his first
Number
career
7.
major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Curveball.
Ball 1, no
This
strikes.
is in the dirt for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Aye.
That for the first strike.
The count's 1-1.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. He is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The designated hitter, number
By
4,
one run, you want to do everything
Joel
you can to add to the lead. If you're
Ringer.
a little weak, it makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
To the plate now, George Springer. As he'll get caught chasing
0-1.
that one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's a ball.
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's
That's
2
ball
balls and a
2.
strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against
Now
him.
batting,
He was putting up a
second
good
baseman,
fight and fouling a lot
Marcus
of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great
Simeon.
idea to expand the zone even more and let the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Marcus Simeon. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game.
Hey, 2.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Short, hit hard. Throw
He's
in
out.
time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 5-4. Now into the box, Max Kepler. He'll
Leading
lead
off for
things off
Minnesota,
here in this
the right
one-run
fielder,
contest.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Aye.
Strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
That's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung out and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the lead off the base is, and it's
Now
true.
batting,
So in the 8th
the
inning
catcher,
of a one-run game,
Ryan
that's a really nice job of
Jeffers.
attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Ryan Jeffers. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets
The count,
a swing
0-2.
through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's a
1-2
ball.
to the Twins catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's
3.
in there. Ball strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out
Now
twice
batting,
before that one.
the first
so he's
baseman,
going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Your
Ian
attention,
Merriweather
please.
enters the ball game
Now
out of the
pitching for
pen,
the
looking
Blue
for the
Jays,
final out here in the top
number
of inning
67,
number 8.
Julian. Merriweather.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Look at a fastball in there on the outer half.
0-1's the count.
0-1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And
1-1.
0-1. Strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1 ball,
Great job
2
on
strikes.
those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And
I got
this
the
is
count,
taken
2 and
for a
2.
ball high and tight, 2-2. He got him. Fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Luke Farrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Vladimir
Leading
Guerrero
up for
Jr.
the
settles
Jays,
in at the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here's the first offering, as he'll try to hold back on the swing.
0-1.
But he went around for the first strike.
Yeah!
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. To third. Donaldson's there, and that's the first out. And now here
batting,
is Bo
shortstop,
Bichette. He was thrown out at
Bo
second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Buxton is back, and he'll get there
Up
to
next
make
for
the
the Blue
play
Jays,
for route number 2.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
Now with the plate is Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the
Nope,
fastball
ball
nicely,
1.
and that's all you can do. You just
Counts
want to be
1-0.
on time for the heater, and he's prepared for the next AB.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher
Hey!
through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-2. Now
Nope, that's off the
fastball
plate.
awful
Ball 2.
Close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Full count.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Blue Jays go down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Your attention,
Romano
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching
hoping to
for the
finish
Blue
this
Jays,
one off here in the top of
Number
the ninth.
68, Jordan Romano. Pinch hitting for the
Arias
Twins.
will pinch hit here,
Number
and he's
2,
the potential tying run.
Arias.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Here we go with inning number
Ball
9.
one, no
As the
strikes.
First pitch misses for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 37 RBIs. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up
So
next
the
for
lineup flips
Minnesota.
over and digging
center
in,
fielder,
Byron Buxton.
Byron
Struggling so far in this
Buxton.
one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0. Is a
That's ball
fastball
2.
taken high for a ball. 1-1
2-0.
game here in the top of the 9th. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in
Jorge
next. Jorge Polanco singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1
Inside
strike.
with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. Number 74 trying to get there. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Final strike for the Twins. And another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just hung in there on that one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Steven Matz earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Jordan Romano closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.